Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about swapping. The reason why I want to talk about swapping because we're getting in this era of everything has to be swapped because reasons, and most quote unquote for diversity reasons or whatever. But the real reason why it's becoming a big issue is because it's happening so frequently to the point where it's not even thoughtful anymore. It's not about story. It's about an agenda. And a reason why I'm bringing this up is because Marvel's getting backlash for their Taskmaster reveal, which rightfully so. It was stupid. You had Andy Lesser doing all of this work mostly just for some woman to come in and be like, "Yes, I am powerful and I am female," as Taskmaster when you didn't do much. You didn't do nothing but stand in close-up shots when they needed you, and you didn't even talk. So you didn't do anything. If anything, they need to be thanking Andy Lesser. Technically starring, he was really Taskmaster, and you did that just to kind of get people to be like, "Oh my God, look, it's a woman. Who could have ever guessed?" Except for everyone, because Marvel, you guys keep doing this stuff, and it's not even funny anymore. It's really not. It's really not. But let's get down to the root of it too. Is because I'm really getting tired of Hollywood or just people in general trying to justify the changes to these characters or whatever when you get backlash. You knew you were going to get backlash, right? So stop changing shit around and then get mad that you're getting backlash from it because you're doing it so frequently. You're doing it so frequently to the point where it's become parody. It's become parody within itself. So stop getting mad that you're getting backlash from these changes, or what's the old thing they always want to do, subvert expectations. Subvert expectation can go out the damn window because you bitches can't even tell a good story first, but you want to try to subvert my expectation. No, to subvert my expectation would be accurately casting the characters correctly and actually having them act like what they're supposed to act like, or even wearing their accurate costumes, which I rarely see anymore. So that's more of a subverting my expectation than whatever the hell you guys are doing nowadays, to be honest. And it sucks that we have to kind of sit here and talk about it, but it's just kind of funny when they thought that it was a smart idea, their diversity inclusions ideas or whatever, and then when they get major backlash from it, they want to be like they don't understand why people are upset, or then try to blame the fans for not accepting the changes. You can't get mad that your customer base didn't like the change. Sorry, even normies don't like a lot of the changes that you guys do. That's on you. But you have to understand that at some point you can't keep doing the whole subverting expectations thing, or let's gender swap or sexuality swap or race swap a character and then be surprised. I mean, for God's sakes, Taskmaster is one of the most iconic villains who actually does have a connection with Natasha because of their time in Shield together, right? And you couldn't even do that. You couldn't even do that for me. It just makes absolutely no kind of sense, to be honest. Like, why even go? Why even go this route? Is the question, because that's really what I want to know. Why even go this route with the character if you knew that people weren't going to like it? Because I could already told you people wasn't going to like it at all. So it's just kind of funny. It's just kind of funny how they're like, "Oh God, I can't believe it." And then another thing, you wasted OT for for Bano. I don't know. As Mason, I'm not gonna try to say his name because I feel like I will butcher his name, but we're gonna call him OT. So OT Mason, right? he had bulked up for the role or whatever and stuff like that. And you can tell that he was supposed to be the Taskmaster, but they rewrote that stuff at the last minute, just like the terrible CGI of the girl on, the body when in certain scenes where when they took the mask off or whatever, and you're just like, Jesus Christ, you guys couldn't even get the CGI right. We're looking at it right now, and you're just like, so you put a woman's head on the body, and then on top of that, remember when it was time for close-ups, how the fuck the body shrink? Make that make sense. Then, if you were so clamoring about a woman, why you didn't get a woman stunt performer? Why you didn't get a woman stunt performer? Make that make sense. But now you're shocked that you're getting backlash from it. You can't hide behind the media or anything with that one. This is all on you, Marvel, and this is the problem with Hollywood in general. You guys want to drastically change characters so much that people are just annoyed and tired. And this comes from normal people who don't really know much about these characters. But even then, they're annoyed. Come on now, how many times are you gonna play that same stunt where the male character that we thought was male was happened to be female, even though it don't really make any sense? I'm confused. I'm just kind of confused. Like, when is Hollywood going to take responsibility for it and stop trying to shame the fans for not liking your dumb decisions? Because at the end of the day, they're dumb decisions. You knew people weren't going to like it, and you still went for it anyway. I don't understand what's up with Hollywood and today's society, thinking that damn well people don't like it, and you think that if you force it down people's throat, it's going to make it easier for them to accept it. No, they just reject it even more. And my thing is, you're doing it so frequently. You're not doing it every once in a while. You're doing it almost every damn movie, project, show, book, or whatever, where you're literally taking a classical character or something that people loved about the world or the fandom itself and literally changing it just because you want to subvert expectations. Don't nobody like their expectations being subverted all the time. At some point, that stuff get tiring, and it seems like that's the only thing you guys know how to, do, is subverting expectations when they're not even subverting anymore. They're just damn right, oh God, here we go again. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even a shock factor anymore. It's more like, okay, sure, whatever. You got to do something for me, Marvel. I mean, not Marvel. You got to do something for me, Hollywood. You can't keep being surprised and shocked or whatever, and then trying to throw this whole rhetoric of sexist, misogynist, racist. No, no, no. People are just annoyed that you keep having to change things around to fit your stories and your needs when you already had something right there that was already precious. You already had Andy Lester there. All you had, or OT, and you could have had them do. You could have had that. I would have preferred that reveal to be Mason. Damn, yeah, I would have been pissed off if he was race swap, but I'll take the race swap over the female gender swap thing at any day of the week. Now you guys are trying to praise the actress that played Taskmaster, and she ain't did shit. Make that make sense. It's just like this. What's it like that quote? Like that quote. I'm not gonna let a man take credit for a woman's job. I mean, for a woman's thing. Well, Andy shouldn't let a woman take credit for a man's work. Then, vice versa. Oh, ooh, that sounds sexist. Straight up. Well, guess what? You can't have either or. If a woman can say that, then a man can goddamn say it too. Then, and you have to be fair about it. It is what it is. I'm just being honest. And it's something you're gonna have to get over. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.